New Year?
Well, you know what? I just want to know, how's your week going?
So crazy.
Crazy.
Like my face, I feel like I'm stunned because it's so nuts.
Everything's busy.
Yeah,
it really is.
all the
Exactly.
time. I know. And you know what? I got the fireplace working,
I
finally.
can feel the heat, yes.
Yeah, so we are in this gorgeous show home here for Fox Ridge. And
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
do you like the earth tones?
I
always
love
like
it.
a hard time. It's like a throwback to the 70s.
There's
like
there's a
pictured my
70s
life
vibe a little.
Yeah.
There's definitely, and it's the lights too. Because I was sitting here, I'm like, beat me up, because there's something, but it's cool. Like it's a very
I just
beautiful
like
home.
the light in the bathroom. It was perfect for, the old
makeup
touch-ups and everything.
Well,
Exactly.
that's the best. You know what?
It was beautiful.
Just aim to please you, Susie.
Well, and the
Always.
second floor laundry is always a big plus for me
Yeah,
because
I
going
know.
up and down the stairs drives me nuts. But whatever.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the kids can't complain. They can do their own laundry
I
up
know.
there. Yeah, exactly.
Good.
Mine too.
You can just have like your little checklist. All you gotta do is walk across your room.
Yeah, exactly.
But that fireplace, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm pretty hot right now.
Well, you're hot. You're
Temperature-wise?
hot looking, or
Temperature-wise,
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't know. Am I hot?
Yes.
Hot? Or am I like
H-A-W-T? Yeah.
Or is it
Or is
the
it
other kind
like-
of hot? Like, I don't know why I'm sweating hot.
Yeah.
I was kind of joking around with some girls, and I think we kind of touched upon this. I'm like, 42, is it possible to be in some form of menopause?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it is,
Yeah.
probably.
Well, isn't it
Yeah.
kind of like, related to the females? Like, you always asked your mom.
Yeah,
That's
everything
kind of
like
what I
that.
say. So I say, like,
Yeah.
if your mom had early menopause, you are probably more likely to have early menopause. Dr. Leslie will probably correct me on Twitter when she sees
Yes,
that.
wherever, yeah.
I feel like it is, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what I was telling so I don't know, I didn't just turn 42, but I turned 42 in October. But I actually found my first gray.
Yeah, but I think that's actually amazing at 42.
Yes.
There are some
I
people who are great at like
know.
26.
I
know.
know, but it was such a like.
Now, did you pull it out?
No
Okay.
way.
Oh,
I
good
would
luck.
never pull it out.
Yeah, no,
I just
good
have it there. I definitely kind of like try to color it a little bit.
Well, of course, yeah.
Just
Well,
put the mascara brush? Yeah,
Because
exactly.
when you get 42 other gray hairs, then it's time to pull them out.
Yeah,
or
then
time
you
to
start
color.
doing it.
You just-
I just feel like, I don't know, like what do you do when you start seeing that stuff? I feel like when I was younger, I cared, but I wasn't going to buy fancy creams and like Googling, fillers, even though
Yeah.
I'm not really into it, but I would definitely try it. I would go to
Yeah.
Visage, actually,
Yes,
where I would
yeah.
go.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I would do these things now, and I know when I was younger, I'd be like, why would anyone do that? And now when you're in it, like I would literally.
When you're in it, your opinions change so quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just like, I would totally do that.
Well,
Totally do it.
Well, coloring our hair, it's like
I color my hair, I'm not gonna lie.
No. And I mean, it's, I guess, your choice. I have a girlfriend that is totally white, but it's like that white that young girls
Yeah,
at
that
20
everybody wants
are
right now.
stripping their
Now-
hair color to get.
Did she have to grow it out though? Like, did she formerly color her hair and then have to just kind of like, okay, stop, and then I'm just gonna kind of grow this out and then like silver fox beauty?
Yeah,
or like,
a little bit like that, but she was
Okay.
like a natural blonde, so it wasn't
Okay,
really
so it's
like
easy, right?
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
was like she would be kind of like an ash blonde, but then oh no, her color now is like people think that she has dyed her hair that color.
Amazing.
And it's
And people
natural.
sit in a chair for hours trying to
Yes.
achieve that color. Isn't that amazing?
Like
yeah.
6 hours. I could get 6
You know
hours.
what? Though, look, this is the thing. I feel like I need to preserve whatever.
Preserve whatever state you're
I
in,
need to preserve
yeah.
whatever's left of the HAWT.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what that actually entails, but I feel like it needs to happen. Like dyeing my hair is a normal thing. I always, because my hair's not dark enough, like I feel like my hair's a bit brown. I
Yeah.
like it to be dark.
Yeah.
So I've always dyed my hair black just because I like it black, right?
Yeah.
But what else? Like, I want fillers sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like,
Just Googling,
just
Instagramming.
Googling.
Yeah.
But the other thing too is I think it's common knowledge by now. Like I've been on keto for, I would say, going on almost a year and a half, almost 2 years, right?
Okay.
Well, like
So
last summer at our pool, you
Yeah.
were like
that's
eating one grape, and I was going.
Yes, I was like, I will not eat anything more than this
She was
one grape.
drinking a lot of white wine. No.
Those are also grapes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So of a different kind.
But you know what I mean? Like, so I've been on keto for that time. And that was just like a lifestyle. I don't even call it keto. It's just like a low carb lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
But like I lost so much weight. Now I'm not gonna say. Is this too much information? Like, you don't really need to know about my stretch marks, but I'm gonna tell you anyways.
Everyone has them somewhere.
Yes,
somehow.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So we all have them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yet,
Even models have cellulite and stuff
Yes.
like that,
but
right? Like
why
it's
are
just
we so critical of it?
who's critical?
I'm critical
Oh
of
no,
mine.
I'm at the point where I'm not critical anymore.
How did you get there? So that's what I was kind of
yeah.
saying. Like, how do you get to that point where you're okay with it? I'm not at that point. I'm very critical of it.
Critical on yourself or critical on others?
On me.
So you're saying that if you saw it on somebody else, you'd be like, "You go, girl."
I would be you rock it
Exactly.
out, girl. But
exactly.
if it's me,
So see,
Yes.
that's the thing, though. I always say at my advanced age, I now say, like, I never want to talk to myself the way that I wouldn't want to hear myself talk to somebody else.
okay.
Because I think that's really mean, and I think
Yeah.
that women tend to, we're always so like raise each other up and be positive, but we talk to ourselves like bullies,
Yes,
and
we
it's
do. Actually.
terrible.
Yeah.
We actually do.
And I think that we have to really kind of switch that language around. And
Yeah.
I try not to ever think or say to myself something that I would say to somebody in a bullying kind of fashion, because I think that's terrible.
Well, and then why is it that we still in this day and age are still obsessed with our looks and how we present ourselves, and the men on the other side,
Silver fox.
or they
Oh,
can have
just
the beds,
turned
they can
50,
have the
I know, but I think
dad
there's
bods,
some-
the dad
But
bods.
there are
yes.
some men, I think, who are also
I know.
self-conscious about their looks. I think that we are just a very, especially with social media and stuff, a narcissistic, a bit narcissistic society, right? So
Agreed.
Yeah.
at the same time, though, I think that our children watch this,
Yep.
and I think that we have to be really careful about the language and the message that we send when
Oh, I
we
know.
talk about ourselves. Like,
Totally agree.
I think that if you have kids at home and you're criticizing yourself all the time, they're going to think, well, obviously something's wrong with me too. Like, what does she not like about me, or what should I be thinking about myself? So I think you have to be really careful about the language that you use, and I think too that when you say it to yourself, you start to believe it. You know?
No
So
kidding.
Yeah.
I think that I take Steffi for swimming lessons, right? And then the ladies' locker room, and I think, you know what? There are so many women in here, baby and mama classes, right?
Yeah.
They're postpartum, they're whatever, and they think they must be so uncomfortable, they must be so whatever, but they're here, they're owning it, they're in the water with their babies, and I think it's so
Yeah.
amazing. And I
That
want to tell
is so
everyone, like,
amazing.
you're a rock star,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
doing so great, like whatever it is that you're doing, I really hope that you feel good about yourself, because everybody deserves to feel good about themselves, regardless of,
Can I just?
you
Can
know.
you just be my cheerleader?
Yes, I can.
Can I just
can
call
text you positive thoughts and
when I'm
affirmations.
good?
Yeah.
And you know what?
Whenever.
I have to just appreciate where you're at to be able to have that thought process. And
But it's not easy, though.
it's not easy.
No.
Like, I'm at
It's
the
a
point-
conscious decision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that, it's just, you're just kind of giving me that moment, right? Like, I haven't made that conscious decision at all. I'm extremely critical of myself,
Yeah.
And not, like, the only thing I'm actually truly not critical of,
Yeah, what do you love about yourself?
my hair. My
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah, but even before when
But
you got
even
into
before
your
it
hair,
came on,
you're
full
saying,
disclosure,
my
she's
hair
like,
looks
full
flat.
disclosure, is this
No.
okay? And then I went and I flipped it with my
Yeah.
curly iron and
Yeah.
that's upstairs.
Yeah.
But in terms of like stuff that I can fix my hair, I think I have,
Yeah.
to be
Yes.
frank, I mean, I have rock star hair. I don't want to
Yes.
pretend that I don't.
And see, that's one of the things that I automatically notice about people, because I have
Yeah.
hair envy. Like people who have thick, luscious hair, I'm just like, wow, what's that like? Because I don't feel like I have thick, luscious hair anymore, right?
You do,
So-
though.
I think that you have beautiful hair. And I
Thank
think you have a
you.
beautiful face as well.
Thank
so
you,
let's
but
just,
you
Yeah.
know, I always, again, you always see in others what you
Yes.
you
Totally.
wish you had, or whatever, right?
And you know what? There's always hair extensions and whatever.
I was watching
you can
Melissa
do.
Grello put hers in the other day, and I'm like, hey, I could use those because they didn't seem too complicated. The other ones
No.
scare me; they seem too complex.
No,
you know what's really
they got
funny
clip-ons.
though? And what do you like the best about yourself?
Oh, I knew you were gonna ask.
I have
That's
to.
a great
We're gonna-
question.
I wanna
Yes,
know.
Tracy, do tell.
My legs.
We like everything.
Your
oh,
legs? Okay.
Yeah.
You have wicked legs. You have
She
crazy.
does.
I think
Dancer legs. She
You
has
do.
dancer legs.
I'm
Yeah.
most critical. I feel like this is too much information, and I feel for the people who are watching this, they're gonna be like, "Fucking Rana hates it." No, but
No,
but
but
listen, like,
everyone's
I'm-
thinking right now, what do I like about myself?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're asking
Yeah.
the,
So you
really-
the questions. Yeah.
So, I love my hair. What I hate is my stomach and my boobs.
You know what?
Those are
I
my
think,
two things.
okay.
I feel like my boobs. Ooh, I broke my nail. My boobs are like disproportional to my body. So hi everyone, I have disproportional. Like I feel like they're
But I feel
super nice, but they're disproportionate to the size
They're
of my body.
They're spectacular.
But
And they're super nice. Yeah.
But they're disproportionate. So because I don't have a bum, like it's just this whole
But see, here's the thing. So here's the
What?
thing. I think a lot of women think that, right?
Yeah.
And men are just like, we
Cool.
don't care. You have boobs. This is amazing. We love them no matter what. So I think that's so funny that the thing that we are critical about, they don't even see, you know, like they're just like excited to be with somebody and be intimate, and you know, we take so much emotional baggage into that.
This is a very broad conversation, because I just feel like being like, hi, I'm Rana.
I have disproportionate boobs.
I have disproportionate boobs, and I'm still single. So
there was that video a couple weeks ago, maybe, talked about this high school student who went around to her high school friends and stuff and filmed her telling them that they were beautiful.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
okay.
I did see that.
And everybody was so like stunned. They didn't know what to say.
I know my eyes are getting
when
watery
she
'cause I
said
saw
right.
that. Yeah, it was
When she said, like, when you're little, like when you have children, I tell my kids they're beautiful every day. You know, and I say I love you, and it's not like you're beautiful on the outside. You're beautiful on the inside, outside. Everything about you is beautiful. I love you completely, right?
Yes.
But when somebody else says that to you, your automatic reaction is like, what?
Yeah, how?
You can't be talking about me.
Yeah.
And I really wish that we could change that conversation, because I think everybody should feel innately beautiful.
100%.
And that we should be able to own that and to not feel like it's arrogant or it's being cocky. It's just like, you know what? With all the stuff that my body does for me every day, it gets me from point A to point B, it burns all these energy and gets me to move and do stuff, we should be feeling beautiful, right?
Women's bodies, I mean, we're incredible. Like, the stuff that women go through in their bodies, the fact that we have periods that make you want to actually scream 5 days out of a month.
And that nobody knows when we have them.
This is actually a really important part of it,
Yeah.
right? Is everyone, there's a level of shame, right?
Right.
People are just like, oh, I have my period. Like, no one, like, you know, I don't want anyone to know.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not just here. It's like in other places in the world, right?
Yes.
Like, I mean,
Other
other cultures
yes,
that you
yeah.
literally will never talk about having your period. Like, it is like totally taboo to talk about it. But then, like, this is why we are the way we are, honestly. Like,
I know.
most people should be like, holy, what are they doing? Like, their bodies naturally do that. Like, it's a cleansing, really beautiful. And there's some culture, like Indigenous culture, was like one of the most powerful times in a woman's body. You know, it is powerful. But, I mean, there's a whole host of things. But one thing you said, you know, and I appreciate what you're saying, and I'm taking all
I'll
your
text
words
you tomorrow.
in.
Yeah.
I'm taking all your words in because I feel like I'm just going through a phase right now, and I mean we're going through it publicly on the show definitely because I just feel like I'm going through a phase. I don't know what it is. It might be an age thing, but one thing you said was, I think acknowledging your vulnerabilities is a really important part of getting to that point that you're at. Is being able to say, I feel this way. Just because I feel this way doesn't mean it's a factually correct statement.
Right.
But let me acknowledge the fact, let me own the feeling that I'm having. You know, I'm feeling that right now I'm sitting here in my study. You know, and
I know.
See, this is the thing, you know, this is why I love us just having these conversations. Because people don't know the behind the scenes stuff. So when I sat down, and I'm a totally open book, right? Like everyone knows everything about me. Before I sat down here, I actually said to the girls, let me know if my stomach looks a certain way. You know what I mean? And then we had a signal, right? And I just thought that was so normal.
Yeah.
But that's actually not really normal.
Well,
Like, I just had lunch. I just had dinner. Of course, I'm going to be a little bit puffy or whatever it is.
Sarah
but-
Blakely's made $1 billion company out of, you know, getting us to all suck everything in with Spanx. So I mean, it's kind of, you know.
It's so crazy though.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I still think you can look good
Yeah.
with, you know, aids of whatever that is, whether it's Spanx or fillers or teeth whitener or whatever it is. But I think that no matter what, deep down inside, you should still feel that you're amazing.
Yeah.
No matter what.
And that is just so hard nowadays.
I'll text you too tomorrow.
Oh,
Tracy.
I think so. And we love you, Susie, because you always seem to find like the goodness in anything that we kind of look at as kind of, you know, black, dark, you know, depressing. But I just feel that as you get older, you become wiser, you become more comfortable in your skin.
Yeah.
But you can only do that by surrounding yourself by good people.
Agreed.
And when you can do that, then I think you can really grow to the next level, to where Susie is.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Oh, I'm not at a certain level. Trust me.
no.
No, but I think that you like there's a level of you're at a level that I'm
Yes.
definitely not at. I feel like just in terms of like hierarchy, in terms of the level of comfort, I think it's Susie, Tracy, and then me.
You know what?
I'm at the bottom of that because and to be honest, like full
Yeah.
disclosure, I feel like I'm struggling. Like I feel like
And that's totally okay.
I'm just like, meh.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
And
I'm
I know
not,
that you're not
I'm
alone.
not saying that I don't ever
Yeah.
struggle. That's
Yeah.
that would be a lie to say that I
Yeah.
don't ever struggle. I mean,
Right.
the dress that I'm wearing today is not the same size dress that I would have worn a year ago.
Totally.
But there are reasons for that, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know that if I really push myself
Yeah.
and get my button gear, I could get back into that dress
Totally,
again. So
totally.
it's one of those things where, you know, life changes and moves, and to beat yourself up over a size, a label on a dress, just, I don't think that's an appropriate way to spend my time anymore,
no.
you know, kind of thing.
but
So
we can get hung up on it.
We get,
Yeah.
and I think that we
Yeah.
do get hung up on it. And you know what's
I'm
really
still
funny?
the same person. You're still the same
Totally.
person no matter what you're wearing,
And
right?
what's really
Yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
so I'll tell you guys something, and I know that, this is what we do. We just get into these over-the-top
Tangents.
conversations.
We
and
try
just,
not to cry.
you know, but no. But so on Friday, I went to Jingle Mingle, which is like AMC, like the Assembly Manitoba
Yeah.
Chiefs, their dinner, their gala.
Yeah.
You guys, it was the sickest party I've ever been to. Like
So
I'm
fun?
talking
So
like
fun, like good, like it's
800
good.
and something.
You have to explain that
people.
word to the old people
I
like me.
know.
What?
Like, it was
Everybody got
over the
sick.
top. No. Over the top,
Yeah.
incredible.
Awesome.
I've been to a lot of freaking galas and
Yeah.
parties and whatnot. I swear, there was never nobody, like the dance floor was constantly full.
Nice.
People were dancing and singing, and it was packed. It was like 800 and something, over 1,000 people probably.
Awesome.
Like it was
And did you
incredible.
meet anybody?
Well, no. However,
Oh,
this
good
is the
segue,
point.
Tracy.
This is the point.
Yes.
But however, like I was getting hit on left, right, and center, and I was wearing the hottest dress ever.
See?
But
See?
I
Wow.
can tell you that I went home. Like we stayed. Me and my friend Krista were together, and Krista owns Feast Cafe.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Beef
Love
store,
it.
and I love her, and she's like my soul sister. So we had gone, so we kind of stayed together because we were just like, oh, and we just kind of enjoyed the evening, enjoyed
Hanging
the girl
out.
time,
Yes,
and hung
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And after the fact, she was just like, Rana, like you were just killing it tonight. Like you were just like on fire. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? She's like, are you seriously this
You didn't
dumb?
see it.
Like, are you
Oh,
truly this? Are you really this person right now?
Yeah.
And so she's just listing off all this stuff. I'm like, truly, like, I just didn't, I had people come up to me and be like, hey, what's up? But I was just like, hi, how's it going? And I would walk away. Because I actually don't know when people are hitting on me.
Okay.
I am,
okay.
which is probably why I'm single.
Yeah.
I actually have zero idea.
But see, that's when
I'm
it's
being hit on.
happening, right? I think when you're not paying attention,
Yeah.
that's when it happens,
So
right?
So
fun.
have you
Yeah.
ever like really liked somebody and want to like instigate, or have you ever hit on somebody?
Have I ever hit on somebody? Yeah, probably. But I can't think of who, to be honest with you.
And they probably didn't know that they were being
They
hit on.
probably didn't
Maybe
know.
he didn't know, yeah.
I think so. That was the problem.
I don't know. Is there a 1-800 number that I
Yeah.
should call it?
Some pointers, right?
Yeah. I don't know why. I'm an odd little character. Like
Well,
I
you
just do things
see,
weird.
it's never, you can turn over a leaf anytime, so
Yeah.
you can start something new anytime you want. You
True.
can set yourself a challenge. Remember we talked about the manifest list?
Yes.
Where's your list,
Yes.
Rana?
I don't know. I need to get on it. but-
Yeah, there
So
you
what
go.
is it like? You just feel like, oh, like you're. Do you want to
She's just
engage?
having a good time and she doesn't even realize what's
Or
happening.
you're just too drunk to even know.
No, and that's not the case at all.
I
Like,
know.
It's not.
Yes.
It's not at that at all. I'm like totally just having just with my friends, and I just don't realize it.
Yeah, you're not
When I
focused
think-
on it.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I'll be thinking about it, but in my head, I'll be, well,
That can't possibly be what's
why
happening.
would you?
Well, when someone goes, hey, like,
Oh my God, do I take a picture with me? And then they'll send me the picture on Facebook being like, hey, it was such an honor and I'm so happy. It was the best part of my night. I'm just like, yo, calm your jets, boy. Like, I'm weird. I don't know what to say. I hope nobody, the person who did
Well,
that
that's
doesn't
okay,
feel
because
offended by
one
it.
day someone will say that and you'll be like, oh, I like your jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this.
Yes,
jets.
exactly. Yeah.
But you know what? And I'm not alone. I know definitely I'm not alone. Like I'm super blessed, and I don't know. Like, do you have a group of girls that you just talk about this stuff with constantly?
well, we're not single. So,
So you
I
have, but
mean,
you guys have. I mean, married people have very
Yes.
different conversations than single people. So you guys can talk about your married life, I'm talking about the single
But you
chicks.
know what? No, we go out with girlfriends or whatever,
Yeah.
and you have fun.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's
You know what
work.
though? It's funny though because I think back to when I first got married.
Yeah.
I think that first few months after you get married, you get hit on a lot
Yes.
because even if,
Really?
whether or not you're wearing the ring, because you're so comfortable in yourself, you're honestly not thinking about
Yeah.
that anymore.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
the vibe that you put out is totally different than what you've put out before.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting that when we are not focused on it,
Yeah.
when you kind of let go,
Yeah.
that's when things start to happen.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
No, and that's true. So
Yeah.
right.
you're just giving off this
So-
vibe of being, you know,
all right.
Being independent,
yes,
having
yes,
fun,
having
you know,
fun.
yeah.
I know.
So, I mean, is this a 2020 challenge? Like,
Well, I do like a
do
good
we
2020
want to
challenge.
have a 2020 Rana challenge, which is will I or will I not? So I will make it public knowledge.
Yeah.
The
But it
world
has
is a
to
big
be-
place.
It has to be so if I last more than 7 months. If I last more than 7 months with somebody in 2020, I will make it known and I'll disclose it to everybody, but I'll be like, because
We can have him on the show.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I'll just like a little puppet. I'll just like stuff my pillow with the
no.
face on it.
He can tell us exactly how it all worked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'll have to
no.
really. But
Well,
but
why
again,
7 months?
Oh, I just feel like the first 2 months is like ooh,
Anyone can do 2
yeah,
months.
yeah.
She's just
anyone can do 2 months.
months.
Yeah.
Anyone could probably even do like 5 months. I
Yeah.
think 7 months are just like I really don't like your face.
Yeah.
Is that rude? Yeah.
I
Or
think so. I know.
whatever
Yeah.
your hiccup is. But
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And one of you has to have like amoebic dysentery or something within those 7 months that you see each other sick and you're just like, okay, I can still stand you. This will last. Yeah.
Well, then how do you get rid of them? It's after 7 months. Like that's.
Hi.
It's probably not that hard actually. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with shutting
Someone down.
the stuff down. Like that's not my issue. My issue is not
Is
like
keeping them around.
Keeping.
my issue is having the patience to deal
Yeah.
with like I
With
don't want to be
someone
mean,
else,
right? Well,
yeah.
someone else is like
Yeah.
and I do feel like, I'm 42, so what, like under 45, 40-ish. Like 40-year-old guys.
What's your cutoff number? What's your
Yeah.
age? What's your
I
cutoff
actually
age?
don't have an age. I think I
Okay.
would actually, I'm not super picky about the age.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's
know.
good. Okay.
And is there a basement floor on that as well? Like, is there an age
Oh,
that you?
okay, listen, this is.
'Cause I think younger men are really fun.
Yeah, I
I
need
know.
fun. I need
Yeah.
adult.
Yeah, but I think that younger men are, a bit more carefree
Yes.
sometimes, and maybe,
Fun-loving,
yeah.
Eek. So this is my reaction. I'm like, eek. No, okay, this is my thing. I do have a bottom. I don't think I would do under 40. Because I even
okay.
feel
Yeah.
like 40-year-olds in this day and age, and no offense to the guys, like I give you guys credit. I feel like you take a lot of blows. No, honestly, we
Yeah.
always talk about women, but I know a lot of my guy friends who I'm extremely close to. They're my
Yeah.
ride or
Yeah,
dies. I love
yeah.
them with my whole heart.
Yeah.
You know what, man? Like life is tough because everyone expects them to be rock solid,
I know.
emotionally strong, super strong all the time. So I think we all have
I
different
think that's
challenges.
bogus, men, first of all.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
true, right?
You
And-
are allowed to be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I
yeah.
love that, and I appreciate the fact that a lot of my guy friends are extremely vulnerable. with
Yeah.
me, right? And that's why I'm saying that I know that the vibe that they give off publicly,
Yeah.
and I know that the vibe that they have privately, and I think that that's what makes me
materials.
understand it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But going back to the 40 thing, I don't know if I have a bottom. Well, I do definitely have a bottom cutoff.
Have you ever dated someone under 40? To make you go, no, it's got to be 40.
Yeah,
What?
you were so hard on that number.
I don't know. I just don't feel like under 40 you're grown up. I feel like
Okay.
you're just.
Okay.
But if you think about it, there are people under 40 who could already be married and divorced. So I mean,
This is
Yes,
true.
I know.
There
Susie's
are-
making some good points
there
here.
is
Yes,
experience
live
there,
the life, the
right?
experience,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's not
Yeah.
an age
Oh,
thing.
and would they?
Yeah.
Would you do date a divorcee?
I mean, at 42, I,
I
don't
think
have much
you'd
of a
have
choice.
to be. Yeah, you kind of
Okay,
have to
so-
be open.
You
Yeah.
gotta be open to divorce, and you gotta be open to having kids. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
somebody who already has kids. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, if you
I
asked me
know.
10 years ago, I'd be like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Right? So you
No,
kind of
that's
lose
true.
the.
Yeah. No.
Anyways, it is what it is. This is like, I mean, I don't know.
This is
like-
Rana's life.
I feel like this show should be
But it's
called.
not just her life; it's the life of
It's a life, and I think-
millions of women out there, and
100%.
and men too, who are
Yeah.
also looking and not sure what to.
So yeah, so here's the question, and I don't know if you thought about it or whatever, or even it crossed your mind, is maybe not finding your forever mate.
Totally.
And what does that look like as Rana
Okay, so I've thought about this. This is why I cleared my throat, because I thought about it in great
She's
detail.
like, oh, she's got a speech coming now.
No. But I appreciate this conversation because, first off, qualify all this, because I know a lot of women who I have had these conversations with, you know, and this is not isolated. I'm just publicly having a conversation, but I mean,
you're brave enough to share your experience, but you're talking for
women like solid, like I
Yes,
gotcha. Like
I
I get
totally
it.
hear
We're all
you.
kind of in the same boat, and it's not really fun. I'm very aware of that, and I'm very comfortable with that. But I am so lucky to have amazing friendships with people who fulfill a lot of, you know, my emotions. You know what I mean? Like they fulfill those parts.
Yes.
And you know, like ultimately, what are relationships, right? Like it's just having like a partner and somebody to talk to and someone to confide in.
Yeah.
And I have that in so many different groups of people.
Yeah.
So I think like the world will balance yourself out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you don't have one, I know that
another.
my universe is filled with so many other people that I'm never lacking companionship.
And at the same time, you don't want to be with someone because you're needy.
No.
You want to be with someone because you truly enjoy their company and companionship and love, right?
And that is
totally
the
different.
crux of the issue. Because
And
I
one of the
won't
things-
do needy. Like I'm not into needy.
Right, and one of the things that I really hate,
Yeah.
these platitudes that people give single. I watch Bridget Jones's
I
Diary.
love
I'm like,
it.
can you tell?
Yeah.
The smug marrieds. But anyway, talking about, you know, how people say, you know, if you just love yourself first, it'll come. And it's just like, you know, when I was 21 in a bar, I didn't love myself first when I met my husband. Like it just kind of worked out that way.
Yeah.
It's such a rude, dismissive thing to say to someone who is accomplished, has all their, you know, bleep together, and is a total catch. Like it's just a rude thing to say, I think. So for whatever reason, if you haven't met that person, it just hasn't happened yet. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen.
No, it'll happen.
It'll happen.
So I think just, you know, a final note on the whole saga of being single at 40. Hi, guys. We will continue this conversation.
Yeah.
As the months go on.
Oh yes,
But,
we'll have a progress report.
Yeah, definitely have a progress report. So full disclosure, you guys heard the whole Rana story, so we're sad. Hi.
Oh my God.
Foxwood Homes, like you guys were awesome. This is a beautiful place.
Well,
we
thank
love
you.
being here.
Well, cheers again. So,
Cheers.
what's Rana's 1-800 number?
I don't know. Well, I'll get it to you guys.
Find her on Twitter, Instagram.
Pillow Talk. Cheers.
Thanks, everyone.
See ya.